Hello, I'm Dr. Nicholas Tesla. You may recognize the last name. My great-grandfather, Nikola Tesla, was a famous electromagnetic genius. I inherited this box from him, and I've been trying to figure out exactly what it does. He gave me explicit instructions to wear these special aura goggles so that I can see the electromagnetic energy emanating from it. So let's see what the instructions say. It says weak or strong. Well, I have it plugged into an alternating current outlet, courtesy of my great-grandfather who invented the stuff in the first place. So let's see what happens. I think we'll go for strong. Ah, there we go. The strange purple glow. What happens to my finger here? Oh, we seem to have sparks coming into my finger. I wonder what this is good for. That feels good, but perhaps I need a different applicator. The smell of ozone. Nothing like the smell of ozone in the morning. No, I'm sorry, that was napalm in Apocalypse Now. Let's try this again. We have the special comb device here. Ah, yes. That feels better. And yes, I think a few more of those will do. Okay, let's see what else he's got for us here. Okay. This looks like the special probe. Oh, I see. There's an internal and an external setting. This is for the internal setting, so this must be for something internal. It looks like perhaps a nasal probe. It's working, I think. Whoa. Okay, enough of that. Okay. One more probe, which looks quite interesting. This presumably is the shape to fit a different orifice. Seems to be the rectal probe. We need that arm turned up strong. Okay. Now, I find the internal setting is much gentler, fortunately. So now I need a volunteer. Excuse me, I think I see a volunteer. Let me be right back. One second, please. Hello, I'm Dr. Larry Burke, and I think I'm not going to volunteer for this one. So it's a privilege to have a visit from Nicholas Tesla, great-grandson of Nikola Tesla. And before you run out to the pawn shop to buy a Tesla coil with violet ray tube, please realize that it's never been really scientifically tested, although it was recommended by Edgar Casey in his readings as a treatment for various nervous disorders and exhaustion. You can probably still buy them online or at a pawn shop. But if you're going to actually spend money on an electromagnetic device, you might as well get one that's been scientifically tested. So I'm going to demonstrate 4 from my mentor Norm Schiele, who's been a true pioneer in these modern devices. Beginning with the dorsal column stimulator, which he invented back in the 70s, actually applying spinal electrodes directly to the spinal cord. Don't try this at home. It's a surgical procedure. And that's used for pain and spasticity control. He then went on to develop the TENS device, and I have an example of it here. This is actually the latest model of the Schiele Pain Pro, and it's a treatment for pain, placing electrodes like this on the skin and usually wetting the pads that go with it. I actually used these for my mother's breast surgery a few years ago and placed them over the P6 pericardium points on either side as a treatment for nausea and also pain control. And it worked quite well. It does make a noise, a little bit like the violet ray coil, and it provides a subtle tingling sensation at the skin surface. And these have been used all over the world by thousands of people. Now for something cooler, here we have the Schiele Relaxmate 2, which is a brainwave entrainment machine. You can put the goggles on and turn the little flashing red and blue lights on at between 1 and 7 hertz, and training the brain into theta and delta frequencies and producing an experience of profound relaxation. You can see the blue and red flashing lights on the inside of the glasses. Next on the list we have the LIS cranial electrical stimulator, and you've got to wear a cool headband with this one. Put the headband around, attach the electrodes like so underneath the band, and then turn, underneath the band like so, and then turn the device on. It doesn't make any noise, but it does have a cool flashing red light. And this has been used in the treatment of depression. So those are the 3 portable devices that Norm has been testing over the years. The most interesting one that he's developed is the Rejuvenate Ryx Mattress, which you see behind me, and it is also hooked up to a Tesla coil as a throwback to the old violet ray tube. Here is the Tesla coil in this case, rather intimidating looking I must say, and then the electrode for the mattress. So turning on the box, you'll be able to hear the sound of the Tesla coil and then see the arcing electricity going into the mattress, and when you have it in close contact it goes directly into the mattress, and there's a copper grid in the mattress. And I do a half an hour of yoga, meditation, qigong on the mattress every morning. And Norm's research thus far, and I'm participating in one of his research projects, shows a slight increase in telomere length as opposed to the usual sign of aging, which is a decrease in telomere length every year. This is a 5-year project, and we won't know the results until a few more years. But in the meantime, you can check all these things out online. And I've also written about some of them in my book, Let Magic Happen, Adventures in Healing with a Holistic Radiologist, which you can find on Amazon.com, or more information and reviews on www.letmagichappen.com. Hope you enjoyed the tour of electromagnetic devices, and happy Halloween. Thanks, and let magic happen.